You all might have noticed that there are some ads running on my videos, and that is because we are officially monetized on this channel. Yes! I love helping my audience, so I wanted you to understand the process so when you are ready to go, you have all the info. Okay, so I wanted to sit down and chat with you about the requirements, the review process. I even want to share a quick hack with you on how you can get your channel approved faster. So first of all, what is the requirements for being part of the YouTube Partner Program? The first one is to have 1,000 subscribers, and the second one is to have 4,000 watch hours, and that's over the last 365 days. I want to note here that watch hours and watch minutes are very different. You need to have 4,000 watch hours, not 4,000 minutes, but 4,000 hours. That correlates into 240,000 minutes. Now this is over the last 365 days. If you fall below that within the last 365 days, you have so many days to hit that mark again. Okay, so now let's talk about my channel. I started this channel in March 2015. There was no clear direction for it. It was just a channel that I could put stuff on. And since starting it, I really didn't have a focus. In early 2020, I decided to revamp the channel and start it up again. I hit 1,000 subscribers in July, and that's because I worked hard, but also I did a collaboration with Annie Dubay. She was a part of my journey. I ended last year with 2,300 subscribers, which is amazing. It's mind-blowing from the time I started in early 2020 to the end. Just mind-blowing. Now, because I revamped my channel in April and just started it from scratch basically, I didn't have a ton of watch hours, but I built up the subscribers over the years because I posted videos through my business. So from the time I started my channel to the time I got monetized, it took about 10 months. Now I did this by increasing my video length and also getting higher retention. I will share later in this video how I did it, my channel, how I increased the retention and created longer videos. Now, 10 months is not long at all. In the grand scheme of things in this world, it's not long at all to get monetized. Some people it happens within a month or two, and others it takes up to a couple of years. Okay, so now let's talk about the review process. For me, I had a Google AdSense account set up years ago because back in the early days, you could set up the account beforehand and have that ready. For me, when they notified me and let me know, okay, you're eligible for the YouTube Partner Program, I was all ready to go with a Google AdSense account. So here's what you need to do when it's time to create your account. You use the email that you're using for your YouTube channel. Once you're signed up, you basically add your bank account and your information that way so that they can send you and pay you money. You connect it by adding the bank information, and what happens is Google will send you a couple cents. It could be 10, 11, 12, 13 cents. They decide and they'll put it into your account. It takes a couple days to go into your account. So once it's in your bank, you go back to your Google AdSense and you type in to verify the amount that they sent you. Then you're good to go with your bank. Same with your home address. They will send you a PIN in the mail and you have to type that PIN in to verify your home address. Seems like a big process to get everything connected and ready to go, but it's just to be secure, and Google wants to make sure that it is you that's behind the channel. You also need to make sure that your tax information is now set up ready to go. I am international and there's a treaty between Canada and the US, so I have that set up ready to go for me. But if you're in the States or any other part of the world, you just need to set it up accordingly to your country. Once that's all ready, you are set up and ready to go and get paid. Now, when your channel is ready to be monetized, YouTube will notify you via email, or you can just go into your channel, into the monetization tab, and there will be a button that says apply now. When you hit that, there is a 3-step process that you will have to take. The first step is you need to review the partner program terms. If you are not aligned with that, or there's something that you need more information about, you would have to reach out to YouTube. But read that first so that you know what's going on. The second step is to set up your Google AdSense, and we just talked about that process and how to do it. The third step is to get reviewed by YouTube, and that's all on them. They take the time to review your channel to make sure it aligns, because after all, they are the ones that are putting the ads on your videos. So I wanted to give you a quick little hack to make the review process go a little quicker. Okay, so when you go into the back end of your YouTube channel, you want to hit send feedback. This is actually where you do the little hack that I'm gonna share with you. So basically what you would do is say, hi Team YouTube, my channel is officially eligible for the YouTube Partner Program. Is there anything else I need to do in the meantime? Or you can word it however, something similar to that. So you want to highlight the info on your channel. So I would highlight this, I would highlight the hours, I would highlight the subscribers, and this as well, so to let them know it's the last 365 days. Once you've done that, you send it off to Team YouTube, and that's part of their feedback. So this is something that I tested out. From the time that I applied for the YouTube Partner Program, the monetization goals, I hit those goals. I applied and I waited. I waited and I waited, and there was nothing happening. So at 9 o'clock that morning I applied, I sent it all off to get reviewed. By 8 o'clock that night, it was still not reviewed. And so I said to myself, okay, I'm gonna try this out, this handy little hack. So I sent off the information to YouTube, and what do you know? 4 hours later, it was monetized. That hack is really handy, so try it out on your channel to see if it works for you. So I mentioned earlier that I increased my video length and I worked hard on my retention. And I'm gonna share with you what I did on my videos. The first thing is the intro. I worked hard on grabbing my audience's attention. You need to hook your audience straight away. Whenever they get onto that video, you have to hook them instantly. I was listening to Mr. Beast on a Clubhouse one night, and he said the first 15 to 30 seconds are super important. He spends almost a day just working on the intro. Sometimes it's just a slight change of words that can make or break it. This is something I've been working on. I'm cutting out things that don't work and trying to make it a little bit more interesting for my audience. It's a work in progress, but I'm trying to improve it each time. For me, I said to myself, my channel is a tips channel. How can I grab someone's attention? So I either share important info that I'm gonna talk about in the video, or I'll give some facts that pertain to the video. Those two things usually hook the audience and keep them watching. If you can get them watching the first 15 to 30 seconds, you have more of a likely chance that they're gonna keep watching the rest of the video. The second is give out lots of info. I changed this. I used to do videos that were super short. It was great. That was awesome. People were getting the points. They were getting things fast. But at the same time, it wasn't good because I wasn't giving out a ton of information. I wasn't diving deep into points. What I changed is I actually dug deeper into each point or each topic that I was talking about, which in turn increased the length of the video. So look at your videos, look at your topics, and see how you can dive a little bit deeper into each topic. The third thing is I watched my retention graph to see what videos I needed to make next. And you may say to yourself, well, why are you watching your retention graph? That doesn't make sense. Each time I put a video out, I would wait for that retention graph to pop up. That would show me exactly where people were dropping off, but it also gave me some tips and ideas for the next videos that I need to talk about. For example, on my other channel, I talked about something pertaining to collaborations within a video. People were watching that as a continuous segment. So I watch out for the continuous segments and the spikes in the video. If people are interested in those topics or things that I'm talking about within that video, I make more videos around that topic. That just continually drives more traffic to my channel. Pay close attention to the retention graph. It just gives me a lot more information to work with. It also gives you an idea if the editing style is working. Because if the editing style is working for your channel or your videos, then that means people are enjoying the video itself. The fourth thing is I cut out asking people to subscribe to my channel. Now for me, I was told that I need to do this, you need to do a call to action, and I've tested this out for the past couple months. I've cut out asking people to subscribe. People are going to subscribe to your channel whether they, want to or not. Like if they are enjoying the content or the videos, they'll subscribe to your channel because they enjoy it and they want more. So instead of asking people to subscribe, I cut that part out. I cut introducing myself out altogether. And it definitely helped the retention. Now that's for my channel. For you, you would need to look and see if that would work for you. What you need to do is test it out. If the intro is, messy or it's too long, it's going to drive people away and you don't want that. So for me, I cut that intro out. I don't even say my name or anything like that at the beginning. I just get right into it. People know my channel. They know my name, so I don't have to reintroduce myself. That's just how I do it for my channel. Now what I do instead is at the end I will suggest a playlist. So what that does, it keeps people on the channel longer, which is what YouTube wants. They want people to stay on your channel. They want people to stay on YouTube longer. So if you're suggesting playlists or videos so that they can continually watch, it's going to send a signal to YouTube and say, yay, we like this channel. Now, I do want to mention one of my major mistakes was creating shorter videos. And I did mention that earlier in the point, so I want to talk about this a little bit more. If you are creating longer videos, that's great, but make sure there's no fluff in it. So when I started doing tips videos, I had this thing like, I don't want to create long videos. People are not going to watch longer videos, but actually people watch videos if there's lots of information in it. So that was one of my mistakes, and I really, really advise you to look at the videos that you're doing, see how you can improve on each video, but also see how you can improve on the length. If you can dive deeper into a video and make it entertaining at the same time, you're going to keep people watching on that video longer. So now let's talk about the things that you can do while you're waiting to get monetized. First thing that you can do is make sure that there's no copyright claims on your channel. And you can actually do this by going to the back end on your dashboard on your channel. There is a section that says copyright claims. Go through that and see what you can do. For me, I had a few copyright claims early on. That was not because I didn't pay for the music. I purchased the music, but there were some situations where like the music that I purchased from just it wasn't working out. So what happened was I had to remove those videos. It was fine because those videos didn't really pertain to my channel anyways. But make sure you go through and see what you can do to change that up. You may have to change the music altogether, or you may have to delete the video. It's just the way it goes. Once I removed those, they were gone from the copyright section and I didn't have to worry about them. Also, you want to make sure you review your channel as a whole. Will it align before you even go into the YouTube Partner Program? You can find the YouTube Partner Program terms on YouTube. It's not hard to find them. If your channel doesn't align, don't build yourself up to have this idea that you're going to get monetized. Understand that the YouTube Partner Program, there's a lot of details that go into it, so make sure that your channel aligns with the terms. Okay, so let's talk about ads a little more. My channel was actually approved within 12 hours of starting this process. That is because I did that little hack that I shared earlier. Now, once that happened, I went through all my videos and set them up with ads. You can do this in bulk actually by selecting all the videos, then clicking edit and monetization and just doing them all at once. But I actually recommend going through them each individual video and setting them up properly. Same goes with your live streams. I actually tested this and did them all in bulk. And actually it was not good because they were putting ads like every 2-3 minutes on a live stream, which was insane. Now let's talk about the ads that I actually decided to put on my videos. So display ads are always on your videos. That's always going to be part of your channel, like your videos. So you don't have the option to take those off. So I decided to go with overlay, skippable, and non-skippable. I don't really know anything about sponsored ads. I've never seen those in any channels at all that I've ever been on, so I didn't click those. I chose just to do those other three just because, you know, those are the regular ones that you see. Now the key here is you can actually choose where your ads go, which is kind of cool because then you don't have ads just placed randomly. You actually need to make sure you do this because you don't want to interrupt the flow of a video. What I like to do is if there's an important point coming up, I will put it right before that important point comes up. And I also don't overdo it. So every 3 to 5 minutes, I will put an ad. Depends on the video though. On my live streams, I've decided every 10-15 minutes because honestly, a live stream, someone listens to it throughout and they just kind of listen to it in the background when they're doing it on replay. Don't be placing them everywhere because this is something that annoys me when I watch videos. If they're placed every 2 minutes, I just decide to click off. So don't overdo it. You don't want to be ad happy because that will ruin the retention. You want people to stay on your videos. You don't want to bug them with ads every 1 to 2 minutes. So my go-to time frame is every 3 to 5 minutes depending on the video and the length of the video. So finally, let's talk about video length because this is important for your ads as well. YouTube used to allow mid-roll ads only for 10-minute long videos. Just last year, they changed that to 8 minutes, which is amazing because now we can have mid-roll ads on 8-minute videos. Now, like I said, there's a lot of shorter videos on my channel, so there's some that I don't get to put ads on because I decided to make them shorter in the beginning. But now that I've created longer videos, I can actually start putting ads on all of those videos. Now, if you do have shorter videos, don't fret, you will still have ads on your channel. It will just be at the beginning of the video. A great thing about having longer videos is you're increasing the watch time, you're getting better retention and all that, but you can also add more ads to that video. So overall, YouTube loves high retention, longer videos, and it's also an opportunity for you to get paid more. Okay, so like I said, it took my channel about 10 months to get through this process, to hit my goals. I really early on reached my subscriber goal because I did a really huge collaboration, but I had subscribers over the years built up. With watch time, it's a little different. You have to have it over the year span, so 365 days. So I didn't have that built up. It took me a little longer. But at the same time, it was only 10 months. It all happened because I was consistent and persistent. I didn't give up. I didn't say, you know what, this is not going to happen. Believed in myself and said it will happen. And I put out content that I really enjoyed. So to summarize, you need to create longer videos that will entertain and keep people watching. You need to create quality videos and keep improving on each video that you do. The key is to understand the audience that you do have so that they can watch the videos and actually enjoy them, which is going to continually build your channel up. Guys, that was a lot of information. Now my hair's crazy, sorry about that. That was a lot of information to go through, but hopefully it gave you a little insight to the monetization process and just a little bit of my journey. I really cannot wait for you all to hit this mark. It's something that I'm so passionate about everybody having something like this to happen to them because even though it's just a little bit of money in the beginning, it's something that we're getting paid for it, right? We're getting paid for the work that we're doing. So I have a playlist here if you want to know more about getting views and subscribers. If you're struggling with that side of things, maybe this can help you. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching and don't forget to create adventure and live to inspire. Have a good one.